gentlemen, you are watching the last in the episode of Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Divis, alongside Tim Price. Making their way to the ring first, they are the Jersey Boys.
Well, I'd get myself in, great to be in on the last episode of, Smackdown for Season 1, and I'm going to be muted, aren't I?
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide soul, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cat, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
How are you doing? The Jersey Boys looking to become #1 contenders here tonight against the Wyatt family. Glorious domination wait at WrestleMania for one of these teams. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be huge. We're going to find out #1 contenders in the tag division and also cruiserweight division. Let's listen in.
And for our so-called opponents tonight, we have one word to describe them, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
Oh, they may be calling their opponents soft, but it's not going to be any kind of opponents, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Smackdown, Tim Price with Dave Easton here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents being accompanied to the ring by the Intercontinental Champion, Luke Harper. It is Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan.
Yep, the Wyatt family about to, made their way out to ring. Could we be seeing the Wyatt family going to WrestleMania to challenge Glorious Domination for the tag team titles?
And remember, Luke Harper is going in as the Intercontinental Champion. It could end Season 1 as a perfect night for the Wyatt family. But you've also got to think this as well, Tim. Glorious Domination will be looking to take that Intercontinental Championship as well.
Yeah, that is, very good point. I mean, if the Wyatt family could get past the ridiculous Jersey Boys, I mean, it's going to be very interesting at WrestleMania, the Wyatt family challenging Glorious Domination for the tag team titles, but then Oliver Bisping's in that big ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
But you've also got to remember, don't count out the Jersey Boys here. The Jersey Boys will be looking to see if they can upset the party as the lights come on. Well, wouldn't you love to meet these three in a dark alley?
I really would not. I would avoid that dark alley.
I wouldn't like to meet them in a light alley, never mind the dark one.
Well, that stupid idiot fan of a soft sign.
And someone with a lovely drawing of Eric Rowan.
The lovely artiste we have in the audience here tonight.
The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, teaming up with Eric Rowan. They've said they've had their sights set on the tag team Gold Coast Glorious Domination since coming to SmackDown. Hasn't even lost the titles. But one of these two teams definitely looking to see if they can be that team on Sunday night at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt, Enzo Amore will kick things off on the last SmackDown as, oh my goodness, a Titty Express to start things off.
Yeah, big Titty Express. Well, that's Bray Wyatt for you. For a guy of his size, he sure knows how to move and completely just shooting out the gate there. Oh, his body weight just at Enzo Amore. Oh, Enzo Amore to fight back.
Yeah, Amore, you would have to think completely outweighed here and outsized, but the quickness might play a part here. Look out, spinning neckbreaker center of the ring. And now Amore trying to work over Bray Wyatt, but look at that, just a quick sweep of the legs, Tim. And this is what I'm saying, Glorious Domination is going to have to face one of these two teams. In your opinion, Tim, who would you want to face?
I think I'd rather face I think the Jersey Boys, I think I'd rather face those two. I don't know, the things that the Wyatt family can do, and the thing with the Wyatt family is there's going to be no advantage because they have Luke Harper at their side. With the Jersey Boys, they ain't going to have anyone at their side, but Glorious Domination will have Dan Masters, I assume.
SmackDown continues. We'll be back with the conclusion of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown Season 2 will be here on December the 6th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back on the beginning of December. Season 2 coming your way to Global Gaming. I can't wait, Tim can't wait, and I hope you can't wait either. It's coming soon, it's Season 2! We're back, ladies and gentlemen, on SmackDown. Number 1 contendership match for the tag team titles. The winner will face the champs, Glorious Domination, on Sunday night. Tim, you've got to be saying during the break, it has all been, well, the Wyatt family.
It really has been the Wyatt family. As you can see, the two men did change up, and but look at that lovely double axe handle there. And yeah, the Wyatt family did have control. And no, I thought Big Cass was getting a fight back as well.
Goodness, he nearly took his head off.
What a roundhouse kick.
And then Morick breaks it up. My goodness, yeah, I thought Big Cass's head was in the third row.
God, I thought that too. That was a huge roundhouse kick by a man the size of Eric Rowan.
But look at this, though. Big Cass with a big takedown here. As Enzo Amore dumped to the outside by Bray Wyatt here. And now... Oh!
Oh, it's the East River crossing.
But look at this. Look at Luke Harper, though. Distracted Big Match John.
This is the advantage the Wyatt family has over the Jersey guys. Is look Harper there distracted Big Cass.
Oh, look at Enzo. On the outside, look at Eric Rowan. Oh!
Yeah, Enzo Amore did like the look of that as well. You saw the way Big Cass came down.
And now Eric Rowan looking to end this one. Look out! Oh! Drills him into the mat! And that could be it!
That could be like a version of a Uranagi slam there.
Into the cover! Hook! No hook of the leg! Not needed! The Wyatt family will go on to meet Glorious Domination!
Yeah, the Wyatt
Whoa! What the hell? Uh-oh. What is this all about? Bray Wyatt? I'm saying that now. They have a tag team title shot at WrestleMania against Glorious Domination the same night. And this time there is nowhere to hide. And them titles are coming to the only family, my family, the soon to be tag team champions.
Oh, jeez. It just sends chills down your spine.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, what about this? Two men who will be going for the Battle Royal on Sunday. It will be Dan Masters and Trey Savage battling one-on-one here tonight.
This will be a battle of, well, two powerhouse hard hitters.
Ladies and gentlemen, introduce him first. He is a member of Glorious Domination, Dan Masters.
There he is. There is Dan Masters as well. 1/3 of Glorious Domination making his way down to the ring. As well, a win here for tonight would give him, great confidence and momentum headed into the, big Battle Royal. And imagine if Dan Masters wins that Battle Royal.
Well, of course, it'll be a future shot at the GWF title. And, well, the way Glorious Domination are going, who would bet against it?
Well, I certainly wouldn't. I mean, we could be seeing Glorious Domination with the, still tag team champions and then gaining the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, Dan Masters ready for action here tonight on the last in the present series of SmackDown.
As always, Dan Masters looks ready for the fight.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to get on social media, Facebook, Twitter, anything, MySpace, Tinder, anything. Get on here, tell people where we are. They do not want to miss this episode of SmackDown because making his way to the ring, he is Trey Savage.
Well, here is Trey Savage, who's had, well, I'd say quite a first season here in GWF, and I would have put it past this guy to potentially, you know, win the big battle royal at WrestleMania and get a, well, future GWF title shot. Just look at the size of this man.
Indeed, Trey Savage, definitely one of the favourites going into Sunday night. But, well, would you say that he's had the best of times here in GWF, Tim? So much thought about him coming in here, but yet many people saying Trey Savage just hasn't lived up to the hype.
It has, you know, been a bit mixed at points. I mean, he's had, you know, title opportunities, but hasn't truly been able to capitalise on those opportunities. But who knows? Maybe WrestleMania, he wins that battle royal, and maybe season 2 will be his season. Who knows?
Well, as you say, ladies and gentlemen, we have been in Vegas all week long. And, well, it's really time now for Hit or Twist.
I think the sounds hit or miss.
I was playing blackjack.
Then it's... oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you stick to your slots. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and underway. How's that big win coming along anyway?
It's going glorious.
Oh, I see what you did there. Who are you going to go for, Tim, in this one?
Me personally, I'm going to go with Dan Masters one. I think what you said, you know, about Trey Savage, he's had, you know, in the mixed season, I think Dan Masters can possibly capitalise on those very factors and find a weakness in Trey Savage.
Well, you've got to be thinking, ladies and gentlemen, what would the momentum be for one of these two big guys going into Sunday night WrestleMania, the end of season 1. As reverse suplex, lovely, very well done.
Yeah, very well done indeed. A beautiful reverse suplex there as Dan Masters is just, well, controlling this, well, the early goings of this matchup.
Nice reversal here. Look out, Trey Savage gonna fly and hit him with an elbow right between the eyes.
Yep, a vicious elbow right to the head there, and then just bringing the knee down, smashing it into the canvas.
What's he going to do now? Look out. Off the ropes. Bounces him in. What she's going to do. Oh, sidewalk slam by Dan Masters.
And just showing, well, what a powerhouse he is.
Just shots down again. And now just using that aggression out on Trey Savage. As you see, not many people out really muscle Dan Masters here, but Trey Savage is definitely one of these people. Oh, what an insecurity!
God, beautiful one. That's the scary thing about Trey Savage sometimes, is he can hit moves you wouldn't expect a man of his size to be able to do.
Now, Savage in control here. Can he put away Dan Masters? Get that momentum going for WrestleMania. And now just really just taking his time. But that may allow Dan Masters to come back in here and work over the arm. And sends him into the ring post.
Yeah, sends him into a corner, and now just the axe out of shots into the back there. Let's take him into the other corner.
Look at this. No, Joe Jacka takes Dan Masters off his game again, and this is where Trey Savage is most dangerous. Shots right to the back to wear down Dan Masters even more here. Look at these shots.
Oh, again, just trying to brutalize and tenderize Dan Masters.
They say you've got to be lucky in Vegas, but goodness, how can you be lucky when you're facing someone like Trey Savage in the ring with vicious shots like that?
Yeah, I don't think there's any luck involved in this. Uh-oh.
Oh, one-handed, my goodness!
What a choke slam.
Thanks for coming, Dan Masters. Oh, no, a kick out of 2.
Well, kick out there, and yet Trey Savage can't seem to believe it. He thought he had Dan Masters done for, but he could be just one more big move away.
Scoop here and look. Oh, my goodness, what a slam down to the mat. Savage completely in control here, but no, look at this. Oh, Ryan Macker.
Oh, what a rainmaker.
2 and a kick out of 2.
God, not over. Just a big kick out there, but oh, look at this. So Trey Savage still got the fight in him. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice block. Lovely stuff. Oh my goodness, did you see the way his legs hit the ropes?
Yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage. He could be injured, which hurts his chances not just in this matchup, but also at WrestleMania.
Now. Oh, there's the spear out of nowhere.
Beautiful spear.
2. No, he got the ropes.
Oh, I like how Big Match John was actually had as his contacts in today.
What are you on about? Of course he's going to see someone with a hand on the ropes.
Why do I surround myself with stupid idiots?
Damn Master's in control here. Look out. DDT!
CDT 6 into the canvas there. And
oh, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. It's going to be a Smackdown special.
Smackdown special. Oh, that's making me woozy.
Oh, spin. You spin me right round, baby. Right round.
Oh, God. Okay, it's over. Could that be it? Could it be over?
Cover. He wins! Dan Master wins off a lovely Smackdown special.
Yeah, Tress Savage had to be so disorientated, just didn't know where he was. I think he even knew he was being covered.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Dan Master!
Well, could this man win the Battle Royal at WrestleMania?
Definitely going in as one of the favourites. Tom Fitton's backstage, of course, and it was time. He's got the Cruiserweight Champion TJ Perkins and TJ face Travis Soul here tonight. But you also have one eye on the #1 contendership match, which is coming up a little bit later on between Neville and Kofi Kingston. You see who you will face at WrestleMania on Sunday. Your thoughts about your match and that one? Well, TJ, of course, responding saying, Tom, I don't look past anyone, and tonight I go into the ring with Travis Soul. I will give 100% like I do every time I step into the ring. But Sunday is going to be the crowning night for me, and both Neville and Kofi are great superstars, but I will not be in awe of them. I am the champion, and I will go in as champion and walk out as champion.
Well, very strong words there from, the Cruiserweight Champion.
And the Cruiserweight Champion will be in action next. He takes on the stylish Travis Soul next on Smackdown.
Well, what a matchup this should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is the stylish Travis Soul.
There he is, the stylish Travis Soul, who's got one hell of a matchup tonight, taking on the Cruiserweight Champion. And the Cruiserweight division, what is the weight class up to? Will Travis Soul qualify for it or not?
I haven't really checked. I know Travis Soul's in at about 230 pounds. I do know that the Cruiserweight is about 225. So I think he needs to slim down a little bit.
Might do.
I don't even know how he can slim down. Look at this. Look at the physique of this man.
That is very true, but I think if he defeats TJ Perkins, here tonight, he might think about trying to get into the Cruiserweight division, see what he can do.
Well, Travis Soul ready for action here tonight. And looking to see if he can defeat the Cruiserweight Champion here tonight.
Oh, look at that, just always got the confidence. Well, styling his way to the ring, but tonight he's got, an amazing high flyer and risk taker ahead of him.
But hey, when you're the stylist, you don't care who you're against, because he's styling and profiling.
That is very true. I think he really does care.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the current GWF Cruiserweight Champion, TJ Perkins!
Yes, there he is. The GWF Cruiserweight Champion. Well, getting past Travis Soul's not going to be, the easiest to fix, but if he can get the victory, that's really going to help his momentum go towards WrestleMania. And I know he's going to be keeping a close eye on, the matchup later between Kofi Kingston and Neville.
Yeah. And I do have to say, I do like the new Cruiserweight title.
Yes, I think it really is a fitting championship we have here.
Well, what's going to happen here? We're off and underway for this next contest of Smackdown here tonight. Who are you going to go for, Tim, and why?
I think I'm going to go with TJ Perkins this one. I think, going towards WrestleMania, defending your Cruiserweight Championship, you need the momentum going into that matchup, and a victory here tonight will get him the much needed momentum.
But the thing you've got to think about, TJ, is has he really got an eye? Has he really focused on this match, knowing that this isn't for the championship? And yet, maybe, we talked about this a little bit last night with Oliver Bisping and Austin Woodward. Do you really see them going at 100% here? Do you think he wants to finish this early, and as he has one eye on Sunday night?
Yeah, that might be the very case. The thing is, a loss here tonight wouldn't be, hugely damaging to him. The title's not on the line. He can, sacrifice maybe that's, as I said, keep himself as fresh as possible for WrestleMania.
Well, let's just see what happens here. Look out, kick into the midsection. And then a slap. And now the aggression by the Cruiserweight Champion here. What's he going to do here? Look out. Oh, yes! Hangs Travis Soul up over the middle rope. And now TJ Perkins in control.
He's in control, but, he was in control until Travis Soul managed to shove him away with his leg strength there.
Look at this now. The stylist now all of a sudden in control. You don't want to mess with Travis Soul on the day. You have to say, one of the hottest people, one of the most strongest people here in GWF.
Yeah, definitely have to agree with that statement there. Well, Travis Soul, you can see right now, is dominating. But, oh, look at that, though. TJ Perkins managed to get back with that jawbreaker. What is he going for here?
DDT!
Yeah, like a straightjacket DDT there. And that's the thing about TJ Perkins. He is so innovative in that ring.
He will try things that other people don't try. And as you can see here, looking to defeat Travis Soul, gets a 2 count only.
Just a 2 count there, but doesn't let frustration get the better of him. Is keeping on the offense here. Well, keeping the fight going, but and then a jawbreaker by Travis Soul there. Now he's in control, but no, TJ Perkins coming back.
Oh, look at this! Armbar! He has him! Center of the ring!
Yeah, what a maneuver. They're just spinning around, they're transitioning into a Fujiwara armbar, but doesn't get submission. But how damaged is Travis Soul?
And the drop kick as well sent Travis Soul halfway across the ring. You've got to love TJ Perkins. A brilliant signing by Daniel Bryan for the Blue Brand here on SmackDown, winning the Cruiserweight Championship. Look at That could be the end of Travis Soul's night.
It could be that chicken wing gutbuster, and it is.
TJ Perkins picks up the win.
Well, what an impressive matchup there, and he has got, the momentum going to WrestleMania, but who will his opponent be?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, the Cruiserweight Champion, TJ Perkins. Coming up next, this is a huge mountain. I don't mean that in a jokey way. The Bob Showtime Gonzalez is taking on Killer Whale next.
Yeah, I hope Showtime Gonzalez went and wrote his will.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Killer Whale.
There is Killer Whale. Well, nothing has really changed in his personality since losing the GWF Championship. You can just still see in his face. He is Well, he's just absolutely mad.
Yeah, losing the championship, of course, at the Elimination Chamber. And the thing is, for Killer Whale, it hasn't really been his sort of time since then. Daniel Bryan hasn't given him the chance to win the title back. He did go into the tag tournament, and that didn't play out for him. Do you think that Bob Gonzalez is in a bit of trouble here tonight?
I think Bob Gonzalez may be in a lot of trouble. Just look at the Killer Whale. Just, as I said, you could see in his facial expressions how angry he is.
Well, when you know the worst thing is how must Bob Gonzalez think that when you see Killer Whale go into the ring, you've just got to think to yourself, how do I defeat someone the size of Killer Whale?
You do have to wonder. I mean, yes, Bob Gonzalez is going to have, you know, speed on his side and stamina on his side, but I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Oh, there it is. The sarcastic laugh of Killer Whale. I've just got a feeling we might just be in a see a murder here soon.
I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is Bob Showtime Gonzalez.
Well, he may be dancing around, jumping about, but once he gets in that ring, I think he's going to realise what he's in for. And I hope we have the medical staff ready.
You would hope so.
Yeah, clap all you want.
Come on, would you not try and like take your time as much as you can?
I wouldn't have even shown up. I would have just gone, yeah, I'll lose by forfeit.
Well, not this time. Bob Gonzalez ready to go. Killer Whale is ready to go this one. This is going to be fun. Big match. John gets us underway. Do I even need to ask him who you think's going to win this one?
Not really. As I said, it's going to be Killer Whale. As I said, he would just probably see it all you can eat buffet in front of him.
Well.
Uh-oh. Oh, just ripping away at the face, thinking he's Bulgarian already. Up.
And now, Bob, look at this here. What's he going to do? Oh my goodness!
Oh my god! Okay, this is unexpected. Okay. Now you've just angered Killer Whale. Now you've just put him in an even more angry mood.
Yeah, that's probably one thing you don't want to do.
But I have to give it to Bob Gonzalez. He's still trying to fight back, but it seems Killer Whale's just too good as a big hip toss there.
But look at this, Bob Gonzalez showing maybe that this new attitude of his is really going to work to his advantage here.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I've got to give it to Bob Gonzalez. He isn't, backing down, but see that Killer Whale just fighting him off again.
Oh, the nerve!
Oh, the nerve of Killer Whale. Well, I mean, it's no surprise. He is beyond triggered.
That is true.
But oh, look at that. Very smart by Bob Gonzalez.
Yeah, look at this. Gonzalez, Showtime, as he likes to be called. Trying everything, but when you've got someone like Killer Whale, look at it, just shoving him. And now that'll work. Oh, well, maybe it won't.
I don't think it will, but no, look at that again. Now Bob Gonzalez reverse again. This is the thing. He's got to use the speed.
Look at this. Oh, what a backdrop.
But then Killer Whale just uses the power.
Yeah. And now, look at this. The go behind. And now he's got the hands wrapped around. And Gonzalez is fading.
He looks like he just passed out there.
Now, a shot to the leg. Killer Whale. Oh, and even more punishment to the back of Gonzalez.
Yeah, even more punishment. Now thinking he's from Boston.
Fully from Boston as well.
Yeah, not just half. He thinks he's fully from there. As Now, this is very smart by Killer Whale. He's working on the leg air of Bob Gonzalez, trying to neutralize the speed.
Oh, my goodness!
Good Lord, he nearly went 10 feet into the air.
I told you this could be really the beginning and the end for Bob Gonzalez's career. Killer Whale is just having fun. Oh, no. Oh! The rib area, that has got to be it.
Surely.
No! Kick at it too! And even Killer Whale can't believe it.
No, he certainly can't, but Bob Showtime Gonzalez is showing he will fight to the bitter end. He will, try his hardest. He's now bringing the fight back to Killer Whale.
How is he even standing? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, Dave. I just don't know. But he's fighting, and I have to respect him for that.
Kick in, yeah. Look what he's going to do here. Oh! Drops him down with a jaw jack, and maybe Bob Gonzalez has got a chance here.
Yeah, maybe he has. You can see he is fighting. He's not letting up. He's not intimidated one bit.
Yeah, but the problem is every time you keep trying to strike a Killer Whale. Oh, maybe I was just about to say the Killer Whale comes back, and not when you hit him with a lovely spinning heel kick like that.
That was a beautiful combination there by Bob Showtime Gonzalez. And what is he going for here? Off the ropes.
Oh, he's looking for that Jamaican drop. There it is.
Brings the legs down, and could that be it?
No, just a 2, and now Bob Gonzalez can't believe he hasn't got the win.
No, he thought Killer Whale was out, but both of these men could be just one move away, one singular move as up. Oh, I think Gonzalez tried for it there.
Yeah, he went for that SOS, but not going to happen this time. Killer Whale, what's he doing here? Oh! I think he just knocked him out.
Just the back of the neck, that looked like.
And you know what? I think playtime's over.
Yeah, I think Killer Whale's had enough as he's marching around.
Splash! Down!
And hits it, and yet Bob Gonzalez is out. Thanks for coming.
3, Killer Whale picks up the win.
Well, Killer Whale, he dominated pretty much most of that match, and in the end, the splashdown was what ended it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Killer Whale. Oh, we're backstage with Seth Rollins. See, tonight I will show Dean Ambrose what he has coming to him on Sunday when I defend my GWF title, and I will show the world that I am the man and he is nothing. Coming up next, who is going to be the #1 contender to TJ Perkins' Cruiserweight title? It's either going to be Kofi Kingston or Neville, and he comes up next.
Who will be heading to WrestleMania to challenge TJ Perkins?
Well, Vegas is ready. The only man that still thinks the New Day is going, he is Kofi Kingston.
Yes, here is Kofi Kingston. I mean, a man I respect, as a competitor. He's as tough as they come. He's got great speed and high flight ability, but this guy seems to be beyond delusional now. The New Day are over.
Well, of course, we've seen Xavier Woods in action last night pick up a win. And Big E Langston is going for the Intercontinental title on Sunday. If Kofi can win this, maybe it could convince them that maybe they could still work as a team.
Or maybe it can work the other way, because the thing is, the three, 4 members of New Day are doing well on their own, as we're seeing. I mean, if Kofi Kingston, if he can win this, that's what Big E and Xavier might see, that they're doing just fine on their own.
Well, we'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent, he is the man that gravity forgot, Neville!
There he is, yes, the man of gravity forgot. Well, the high flight sensation himself, And imagine Neville taking on World TJ Perkins at WrestleMania. Imagine the moves we could end up seeing at the grandest stage of them all.
Well, Neville looks to become the number 1 contender. Can he defeat Kofi Kingston here tonight? And, well, challenge TJ Perkins at WrestleMania. High stakes for this one. Can Neville pick up the win, or will it be Kingston going to Mania? We'll find out next on Smackdown. Kingston, Neville, and Big Match John says, let's get this underway. Tim, who are you going to go for? Who's going to be the new number 1 contender?
I think I'm going to go with, Neville for this one. I think the high-flying maneuvers he has, just the innovative offense, I think he could really, well, just end up outpacing and outthinking Kofi Kingston and go into WrestleMania to battle TJ Perkins.
Of course, remember, Kofi Kingston is a former Cruiserweight champion. Going to send him into the ropes here. What's he going to do? Oh, lovely drop kick by Kingston right into the chest. And now back against the ropes here. I think Big Match John will have to step in between them here, Tim.
Yeah, he will. We'll see here. And, well, a clean break of it. There is, a good amount of respect between these two competitors. Into the ropes again. Yeah,
not an inch given here. And Big Match John letting them go here for a while. Look at that. Wow. You have to
again,
you have to give it to both guys there, Tim.
Yeah, it really does. I said, I think there is, that mutual respect between these two. It just shows how much, well, the Cruiserweight Championship get into it can mean to these two. Kofi Kingston catching Neville with a lovely suplex.
Yeah, takes him center of the ring here. And now, Kingston working over Neville, working with a shot to the arm, and again. And oh, what a shot! Takes down Neville. And Kingston now has control in this number 1 contendership match.
Yep, Kofi Kingston is in control, but look at that though. Commentator's curses Neville there, kicks the head, and then into a beautiful Hurricane Rana there.
Crowd definitely on Neville's side in this one. But nope. Kingston coming back again. Kingston wanted to become a 2-time champion. Oh, drills him down. And now going up top.
Oh, yep, going up top here. What has he got planned?
Oh, he crushes and burns.
Yep, the big crash and burn there by Kingston. He tried for the elbow, but Neville was just too fast.
But look at Kingston though. Kingston coming back. And a gutbuster. And now this is completely stopped Neville. Again, Kingston goes up. This time middle rope. Drills. And it looked like he caught him with the knee right across the jaw.
Yeah, that could do a lot of damage. Oh, look at this boom drop.
Oh, this could be the beginning of the end for Neville. Down goes Big Match John. And a kick at it too.
Yeah, and well, Neville's still alive. As I said, the Intercontinental Championship is such a high-profile championship. These guys are going to go to the bitter ends to, well, get that opportunity against TJ Perkins.
Look how Kingston sends Neville in. What's he going to do? Oh, my goodness!
Jesus!
And that is one way to book your ticket to WrestleMania.
My God, what a trouble in paradise. Just chucking Neville in, yeah, bring him down. And a spinning, well, kick to the face.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, a new #1 contender, Kofi Kingston.
Well, Kofi Kingston, yeah, he's headed to WrestleMania and he will challenge TJ Perkins.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. We move on Smackdown. And Dean Ambrose having some words to say about his match tonight. Seth, you want to talk rubbish tonight, but when I get you in the ring tonight, you will see what will happen on Sunday. And that will be you looking up at the lights thanks to Dirty Deans. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, William Regal takes on Daniel Cage. Two men looking really to look for season 2. Coming up next on Smackdown.
Yep, as well, the last Smackdown of Season 1 needs to just, well, we're battling out to try and get momentum headed to Season 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first from Blackpool, England, he is William Regal!
There he is, the fighter from Blackpool, England. Well, there's just a bare-knuckle brawler. That's William Regal for you, and well, that's what he's going to try to do. Use his submission style wrestling, his technical ability, and that brawling to try to defeat Daniel Cage.
Definitely trying to see if he can get a one-up on Daniel Cage and get the big win here tonight. The brawler from Blackpool, William Regal. Many people saying a future GWF champion, and definitely one you would have to say could be a very difficult opponent for the man coming to the ring now. He is the Cage, Daniel Cage!
But there he is, the Cage himself, Daniel Cage, who, well, it has been a bit of a difficult first season for him in GWF, I'd have to say. You know, for all his, past accomplishments, it hasn't quite seemed to come into GWF, but who knows? Get a win here tonight, gain momentum, go towards Season 2, and who knows, maybe Season 2 will be very different.
Well, you'd have to say, ladies and gentlemen, that Daniel Cage will be looking to Season 2, as Tim says, not the best of seasons for Daniel Cage, but it could all at least end on a high note here tonight in Vegas against William Regal. Coming up next, Regal versus Daniel Cage.
Well, both these competitors look very ready, very hungry to get the victory.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and underway. Penultimate match of Season 1 coming to an end here. And look at Regal flying out of the blocks.
Yeah, that is Regal free, just flying out of the blocks. And look at that, just the brawling style of Regal, taking it to Daniel Cage early on and just trying to, well, just confuse Daniel Cage. Just what a knee strike into the face.
Now look at this, just wrenching the head, neck area. And this is what Regal do. Let's not get everybody at home wrong here, Tim, because Regal, he will wrestle you as well as brawling you until you're really black and blue.
Yeah, he certainly will do that, and that is just the style of William Regal down to a T, is to just beat you up. But Daniel Cage, he's got to try and contain that and maybe do a bit of it himself.
Well, Cage now. What would you say Cage's style, Tim? Would you agree that Cage's style is more mat based, or would you think that he looks to the high offensive moves?
I think he's maybe a little bit more, of a mat based guy. I mean, he knows how to hit the high impact moves. When it comes down to it, he is technically gifted, but well, CNA tried some bad offense there, but Regal just too good.
Well, Regal again now back in control. The brawler from Blackpool, as Tim likes to call him. But Cage, look at this now. No, I was going to say trying to get to William Regal, but not going to work that way. And Regal will send him to the outside.
Yeah, just throwing him to the outside there. And what is Regal out for here? Well, this could get very dangerous out here. Just on the Finlay padded floor, you got the barricade there, you got ring posts, steel steps, all could be used as a weapon, and legally. Yeah,
and you've got to see here, referee has got a tanker, but look at the shots by Regal. He takes no prisoners, and drilling this forearm shot to the forehead of Daniel Cage.
Yeah, but in this match, Daniel Cage can have a black eye, broken nose, and some missing teeth.
And this Regal thinks he's already won, but he hasn't got Daniel Cage down, who tries some shots of his own, and again Regal comes back with a forearm shot. Again, Daniel Cage just can't seem to get it going here tonight.
No, he can't, and The thing is, I don't think he should try and match Regal in the striking department because Regal's just going to be too good. He needs to think of something else.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
Double underhooks. Oh my goodness. Look out. Throws him halfway across the ring.
Jesus.
I think that could be it. No, Regal may have done a mistake there. That let Daniel Cage in. And then belly to belly. Nobody wins off that.
No, they don't. And go for the cover, though.
He's not going to win. Told you.
And well, we saw that before he hit the belly to belly, and eye rake there from Daniel Cage, and maybe that's what he's got to do. Maybe go a bit underhanded in this matchup.
And look at this now, shot by Daniel Cage now. Rake to the eyes, back in control. Look at that, Rake again. This time with the boot.
Yeah, just across the forehead there, and whoa! I'm sure Regal didn't have anything in his trunks. It's okay.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either.
Into the cover. And a kick on it too.
He was just adjusting.
Of course he was. He doesn't want people to see his naughty bits.
But.
And now, where's Regal going now? Look, he said but, not me. Mr. Regal.
Hey, it's a fine word. Okay. Posterior. Is that better?
Yeah, come on, you don't want to say it. You can't say that in front of a man like William Regal. My goodness. What is he doing?
No.
Oh my God! I think
Dave, you better move.
Yeah, well, move then.
Move it, you idiot!
Oh my God!
Jesus! Tiger powerbomb through the table.
Talk about trying to leave it all on the table. He just left a carcass of Daniel Cage on there. Oh no! Oh God!
On the monitor.
And who says matches in GWF don't mean anything? Because I think Daniel Cage is out.
I think he is. Well, he's coming to now, but is he okay?
Big Match John letting him get back in, give him a very generous count. Regal, I think, may have underestimated a big spine buster.
Yeah,
no way.
Buster.
2! Kick at it, 2. And I thought all of a sudden that was the biggest comeback in history.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was just a last maybe ditch effort there by Daniel Cage. He just put everything there and not good enough. And backbreaker again on that back that could be injured.
Yeah, it could be any sort of injury. Oh no.
Oh no.
Look out! Into the pin! That's surely got to do it. Crowd chant! There's 3! William Regal dominates here tonight!
Dominate is the correct terminology there, because that was just vicious by Regal. Put it through the table and then Novelite suplexed him onto the monitor. I think we need to get some medical attention for Daniel Cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, William Regal! He doesn't even seem like he cares.
No, he doesn't.
That's the thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to move on to your main event of the evening. Dean Ambrose and Damian Hunter take on the dangerous team of Seth Rollins and Kaplan Laws. It's coming up next.
Well, what a main event for the last episode of Smackdown for Season 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the #1 contender for the GWF Championship, Dean Ambrose!
Yes, this lunatic is in the main event. Well, our main event.
The real main event.
The real main event of WrestleMania. He's in that, and I still don't know how I'm gonna react if he finds a way to win the GWF Championship.
Well, come on, think about it. We've had crazy people have this championship already this season.
Yeah, but I hated it.
But will Dean Ambrose walk out of WrestleMania the GWF champion on Sunday night?
For the love of my sanity, I hope not.
Ladies and gentlemen, his
crazy odds.
Tag team partner, he is the leader of the Hunter Club, Damian Hunter!
Yes, here is now Damian Hunter Making his way down to Riyadh, the leader of the Hunter Club, and I've got to wonder when he makes a teaming with a lunatic like Dean Ambrose.
You know, this could be the perfect tag team. Just the mind of Damien Hunter and the complete lunatic of Dean Ambrose. It could spell danger here tonight for our GWF champion.
Or it could spell danger for the team as a whole. Could be really good or really bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. Introducing first, from Hamburg, Germany, Kaplan Lars.
Well, there is Kaplan Lars, one of the most, dangerous people we have here in GWF on the Smackdown brand, and I wonder what a team of him and Seth Rollins be like. As you said, they could be a very dangerous team.
And I think Kaplan Lars will be in that battle royal on Sunday night looking for a future GWF title shot. He could face Seth Rollins if Rollins retains in Season 2.
Yeah, that is a very good point. You put out a great point there. We'll have to see what will happen at WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, he is the current GWF champion, Seth Rollins!
Yep, there he is, the GWF champion, and that championship sure looks great around the waist of, well, the undisputed future of GWF.
Seth Rollins makes his way down the ringside. He won that title at the Elimination Chamber. What a night that was. Of course, if you want to relive that night, you can do so now on the YouTube page of GWF. It's free. Remember, we'll not charge you a penny to watch any of our action. And it is all on our YouTube page. Check it out.
If you don't want to miss any of it as well, this is going to be, well, a barber of a main event for the final Smackdown of Season 1.
And we can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, that WrestleMania, it will not charge you anything for WrestleMania, and it will make sure you actually get to see WrestleMania. Not like these other people who do pay-per-views. We'll make sure you see the whole action live on Sunday night. Here we go. We're off and underway. Who are you going to go for, Tim, in this main event?
I've got to go with the team of Kaplan Lars and Seth Rollins. I think there will be a very dangerous team to handle. You got the speed and technical ability of Seth Rollins, and then the brawling style and hard hitting of Kaplan Lars.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to look out on our YouTube page for a full rundown of WrestleMania. That will be out in the next couple of days. And also, don't forget NXT this Saturday night, of course, for NXT TakeOver the End. Will Maz Freeway still be in charge on after Saturday night? Big action from GWF from Vegas continues, leading up, of course, to Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, as anyone, even a lunatic, can do a Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, we certainly can. And right now, Dean Ambrose was in control. Well, now still in control. For Kaplan Lars is going to get it back, but he doesn't. As the scoop and, well, the Michinoku driver there by Dean Ambrose.
Looking to end this one early. Into the cover. 2 count early on the former German policeman.
And you can see the way that Dean Ambrose was staring at Seth Rollins there as he is pinning Kaplan Lars.
And look at this, just raking at the face. Ambrose does not care how he gets the job done. Lovely back suplex.
Yeah, lovely base back there. And what has he got planned here?
Smackdown continues. We'll be back with the conclusion of our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, there is just a few tickets left at gwftickets.com to see WrestleMania on October the 9th. Show starts 8:30 in the UK, 3:30 in the East, and of course 12:30 in the West. Check Google if you do not live in those time zones, because Google's your friend.
It certainly is as well. We're back to the action now as Damien Hunt is in this matchup there. That was interesting. Kaplan, for some reason, did tag Seth into this matchup. It seemed like he was apprehensive.
Do you think that he's trying to keep Seth on up? Wait there now, see? You've got to make sure that you don't get on the bad side of Kaplan Lodge, because he's a dangerous man, Tim.
He is a very dangerous man. It's why he was kicked out of the German police force, because he was too dangerous.
And here we go, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in the same ring. We're going to see this in our SmackDown main event. What is Ambrose doing? Surely that's too far across the ring. Yeah, he realised, I think Seth manages just to get out of the way in the nick of time here. Sends him in. Oh, big collision. Oh, but look out!
Oh, look at that. Great maneuver.
Pedigree!
It's the pedigree in Ambrose. Are we seeing what could happen at WrestleMania?
If this happens, he's going for the pin. Could this be all over? 2. No, a kick out of 2 and Ambrose stays alive.
Let's stand loving this. I mean, we are getting a preview of WrestleMania here. Well, the better main event of WrestleMania. The SmackDown main event of WrestleMania.
Look at this, just hangs him up on the tree of woe, kicks him into the stomach. And now what is Rollins doing? What is he doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, a foot stomp into the chest. And Rollins looks happy with his work here, and Ambrose is in deep trouble.
Oh, he is in deep trouble as well. But look at that, he managed to dodge out the way of that punch attempt. Oh, what a double underhook into the face buster.
And all of a sudden now, Ambrose looks like he could end the final SmackDown on top of rolls against Rollins. And Ambrose is just not going after him. Now he is. Oh, but look out! Oh. What a shot by Kaplan Laws! I think he just knocked him clean out.
Yeah, I think he did. What a shot there. What a Seth Rollins. Oh my god.
Phoenix Splash!
The big Phoenix Splash into the cover.
2, 3! A win for the GWF champion! If that happens on Sunday night, Rollins will end season 1 as the champion!
Yeah, we could have just seen a little sneak preview there, but, well, you don't want to miss WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania comes your way Sunday night, and it's huge momentum for these two guys, Rollins and Kaplan Laws. Oh my goodness, Sunday night is gonna be huge! That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for being a part of SmackDown in Season 1. Dave Easton and Tim Price signing off. Tim, for the final time, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans. What a show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you Sunday night for WrestleMania. Do not miss it. We'll see you then.